Hello again. This is an update on the repair of my X1 Carbon. So you did send me a couple of components I need for my repair. The cable bundle, I'll get a new screen, the AP board and the internal filament hub I all installed. About the cables, these are the cables. There's a thing that I think is a bit strange, because these four you only need one, but this short one, that is for this and that for the filament hub. You need two, one on the left and one on the right. So why only one? It's a little bit strange. It's not a problem, because I think there's nothing wrong with the old one. I did replace this, so that should be definitely okay. This should be okay too. Then I tested all the cables and they are still the same problem, which I will show you now. So the printer is on. I put in the third one. So that's this. Let's see if this works or not. So I must do it from the bottom on feel. There's the hole. There's the hole. Yes, now it's in. I will push it in and it stops. It stops here. And then the motor of the internal filament hub wants to push the filament back, so I pull it back until it stops. Now I push it in and it stops again. So I will grab it at the point. So this out now. This is the piece that is in. And now it stops. Now nothing is in. And now it stops. So when I look at the distance of the filament, that is about, this is about the piece that is about this, and then this is the distance from here to here. So this is all I think the distance through the tube. So when it's here, it stops. So now I turn off the printer. Now it's off. And I will push the wire manually in until it stops. Now it's hitting something. Yes. It should be here. Then I will manually turn the wheel. Now I can feel the filament. When I turn the wheel, the filament goes in. So a little bit more. So it comes out here. So I can push the filament until it hits the drive gear, and then it doesn't turn to push the filament all the way through. And if I do it manually, then he grabs the filament and he pushes the filament through the internal filament hub all the way out. So if the filament goes beyond the Hall effect sensors, then the signal to turn the wheel or the motor is given to the board, but the board does not give the signal to the motor connector to turn the wheel. So I definitely think the board is faulty. It's just that if the filament is here, it's not pushed to the printer outside of the internal filament hub. So that is what I think is happening. As you can see, I did put some color on some of the connectors of the board and the same color on the cable connectors, so I can identify which connector must go on which connector of the board. Because I didn't have a schematic at the time I did replace the internal filament hub, I made the mistake of putting these two wires in the wrong place. So I put this there and this I plugged in there. So I suggest you put some schematic here or here. There must be some place you can put a schematic on this that you can see where to plug in the correct cable. About the screen, it does work now. I will turn on the printer. Takes a couple of seconds. The light is on. Okay. So the screen does work. Let me see. I get this. That's something I think you must register the AP board, and then this goes away, I think. About the SD card, I did put in the SD card before I turned on the printer. That's what you say I must do. So that's what I did. I turned off video, or you can't format. So I do a format now. And it formatting. At last. Formatting successfully. So the AP board did the trick. So, okay, close. Last time I got the message that he's found the new micro LiDAR, that I must calibrate the micro LiDAR. And now I turn on the printer and I don't get the message. Let me see if I see the micro LiDAR message somewhere. No, let me hear. No. I don't see the message anymore. Oh, what's this? No. See if, no, micro SD cards. No, that's empty. Ah, here's the calibration. Let me see. The calibration. I don't see the message anymore. I will send you a picture. I did take a picture of that. But now I don't see the message anymore. No. But on the calibration cycles, there was a line that was calibrating the micro LiDAR, so I think it's solved. Okay, so the formatting does work. Only the AMS does give me problems still. So please give me advice.